Hey everyone, Valiant Versatile here with another Dead by Daylight video. This time we're going to be talking about the new Nicolas Cage perk Dramaturgy coming to the live server soon. And as you can see, I'm testing the Dramaturgy perk right here in the PTB. This video will cover the breakdown of the perk and what I've discovered about the perk, and hopefully the perk remains as it is in the PTB and goes to the live so that I can upload this video without any problems. So, we'll begin by showing a screenshot of the perk's description right on screen so that you can pause and read about it, and then we'll jump right into the perk. So we're gonna talk about the scream part of Dramaturgy first. So what is like the minimum, like the hearing distance required to hear the scream from Dramaturgy? So I'm gonna show you a screenshot of it. As you can see right now, there's a screenshot of me and Trapper right there. It's just a shack's distance away to be able to hear Dramaturgy. So the scream part of Dramaturgy is not really a big deal. It's, for the most part, it brings nothing to the table, nothing good, nothing bad, so it's neutral in my book. Now let's look at the Dramaturgy effects probability in 3 different aspects. First, negative effect being exposed. Second, the neutral effect being scream. And lastly, the positive effect being the item spawn or the extra haste duration. With that being said, if we look at it from these 3 aspects, the chances of getting something good is 50%, and the chances of getting something unfavorable is 50% as well on your first roll. This is on your first roll. Now, when you roll the perk the second or subsequent time, things get interesting as your chances get altered. So, the perk kind of changes when you roll it for the second time or the subsequent time, as your chances of rolling different effects get altered. Assuming your first roll you get the worst one possible, exposed, you have 1 in 3 chances of getting the other effects on your second roll. So, you have 2 out of 3 chances to get something positive, an item or haste, and 1 out of 3 to get a neutral effect, the scream, which is not the one you want, obviously. Assuming you get the scream on your first roll, your second roll, chances of getting something good is 2 out of 3, and exposed 1 out of 3. Now, assuming that you get either item or extra haste on your first roll, your chances of getting something good on your second roll is 1 out of 3, and 1 out of 3 for negative and neutral. So you have an equal chance to get each effect equally. But however, if you look at it from favorable and unfavorable standpoint, your chances of getting something unfavorable is 2 out of 3 compared to the positive effect, which is 1 out of 3. So to summarize what I just said about the probability, if your first roll is bad, the next roll is probably going to be good, and vice versa with the good roll. So it's pretty much easy to understand, and with that knowledge in mind, you can manipulate how your next roll is going to turn out. Because the same effect cannot occur twice, you can never be too unfortunate or super lucky. So I actually had to buy another copy of Dead by Daylight to test this for myself in the PTB custom lobby. So I hope you guys appreciate me doing this, as I'm really dedicated to making this sort of video. Anyways, let's move on to Dramaturgy's random item generation part of the perk. So there's a small chance that you might roll a random item in one of the effects, and although the perk states that it can spawn a random rare item, being a green rarity, it can actually spawn a very rare item, the purple rarity item. But I haven't seen it spawn an ultra rare item. But the item always spawn 2 add-ons. So this got me wondering what sort of possible items can Dramaturgy spawn. So I went into the PTP and tested it by myself, and I spawned 100 different items, and here's the results. So far it can never spawn an ultra rare item. And can it spawn any add-on? Yes, it can. It could spawn any add-on, even and including the event add-ons on the item. So we're transitioning into a clip where I do demonstrate that you can spawn an event item. As shown on screen in this clip, you can indeed spawn event add-ons. So with that being in mind, you can spawn any add-on of any rarity and even event ones. So the next test was, can it spawn any purple item? And no, it cannot spawn any purple item. And can it spawn event items? No, so far from my testing, it cannot. So after 100 item spawns later, I have determined what possible items can spawn from Dramaturgy, and I will show a list of it on screen as well. So the possible items that can spawn from Dramaturgy are a Ranger medkit, a utility flashlight, a broken key, a commodious toolbox, a mechanic's toolbox, and a green map. So I have a theory of why it spawns purple medkit and green flashlight. I think it's supposed to be a green rarity and the developers coded it wrong by mistake. No other purple rarities spawns, no ultra rare items spawn. The item description, the perk description says that it spawns a rare, a green item. So if it's not a mistake and it is intentional, that seems really odd that it spawns a purple medkit and flashlight instead. But I can only be certain once the mid-chapter patch drops and goes live, and makes sense why the perk doesn't drop, a purple or pink key. It's a free hatch escape if you get lucky. Now, assuming you get an equal chance for each item as well as the add-ons, that is extremely powerful, because you can get a good item with a busted, add-on on top of that. So this perk's item generation of the perk is really good. It's really powerful. So we're wrapping up on Dramaturgy. Dramaturgy is an excellent and well-balanced perk. The developers ensured that the same effect cannot occur twice in a row was just a brilliant part of the perk, so that you can never get too unlucky or super fortunate. Although I wouldn't mind if the perk allowed the player to roll a purple or pink key, as you cannot exactly farm items with this perk, especially in a match. I played a couple of matches with Dramaturgy and tried to roll for items. You don't always get the item roll, and you can't get the roll too quickly, since you can't get the same effect twice in a row. And it's the item you get is random. So there's no telling what you might get. I can understand why the developers didn't allow you to spawn certain items, because maybe like with 4 people running Dramaturgy with 4 vigils, maybe you can farm the desired items faster. That pretty much wraps up the perk Dramaturgy in the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and share the video, and subscribe. It helps support the channel, and I'm probably going to be running Dramaturgy a lot in my loadouts, as it's a really fun perk. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.